Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I hope you all have your notification bells on so you can get your readings. Just pull the collective right now. Now I'm going to pull it. Hey, Christina, what's going on, baby? Damn. Whew. Shit. Y'all, I hate to tell you this. I do. But I've been picking up on this for a while. Hey, love. Long time no see, love. I ain't seen you here for a while. Hey, straw hat. How, honey? Nice to meet you. I want to look at something. I picked up on this earlier in the week, and I don't need tarot anymore. I know what they're trying to say. This is a message I picked up on earlier in the week, honey. Some of you that are waiting to reconcile, you do not realize the amount of change that you've been under during this time apart. That you're not going to want this reconciliation. The person you're trying to reconcile with has not grown at all. They're still dealing with the same shit. When you left them the first time, they left you however way be the way. Nothing's changed on their end. They're still stuck in the same shit. You've changed quite a bit. Okay. I get it. You know, the heart wants what it wants, but what I'm trying to say is this person has not evolved with you. I picked up on this way earlier in the week. Furthermore, I'm going to leave the rest of that statement and go. Anyway, I'll do some questions. Go ahead. Hello. Christina. Christina, hello. I need some advice as soon as possible. I'm having a lot of attention with different people, but I do care about a lot of people. Okay. But I might not but I might not understand what my energy is putting out, how I might be. Okay, that's fair enough. Affecting others, but I definitely know how they're feeling is affecting me. Okay. Do you have any insight on that? I would appreciate if you could let me know. It's okay, girl. Girl, don't tell me to let you have it. Can I tell y'all something? Before you, first things first, Christina, and don't pay attention to what I'm about to say. Listen, to all of you that are new here, okay, do not subscribe, do not like, none of that. Hoping for a reading. First of all, I go in order. Second of all, you may not like the outcome. So please do not subscribe and like and think that that is contingent upon you getting a reading. I may or may not get to you, okay? I go in order. You guys are the first ones that fall off. And that for those of you that chose to unsubscribe, stay there. You're just here for handouts and then you leave, and I don't need that. I don't need that. For whatever your reasoning is, and I have a pretty good idea what it is. You just want what you can get, and then you're going to move on. And that's fair enough, but you do not need to subscribe. You can still post, I'll still answer. But I don't need fake subscribers, okay? I don't buy subscriptions. I don't need that here. I don't buy likes. I don't buy subs, okay? What you're seeing with a lot of readers in particular, when they're in the hundreds of thousands, is that they bought those. Good way to tell that somebody's bought subscriptions and they bought likes. Well, they only have 8,000 views, but they have 300,000 subscribers. Really? Okay. 8,000 views, but you got 300,000 subscribers. Really? And it's consistent. It's consistent. You got 4,000 views and you got 200,000 subs. That's not how this works. Okay. Love, I'll get to you. Straw Hat, it's nice to meet you. All right. So, Christina... Christina, I have a new one. I know that we're just starting out, but it seems like they want, it seems like they got my back. But when we fight, I don't know. What does that mean when we fight? I don't know. Shouldn't be arguing this early in the relationship. No, this should be the honeymoon stage. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're waiting to be chosen or picked, you've already lost. Okay, can I tell you that? You're waiting to be chosen or picked, you've already lost. Hey, Space Cowboy, how you doing, hon? Honey, there's no way I could pronounce your name, but I'm okay. Much love to you as well. It's just a bunch of consonants, no vowels. All right, but Christina, honey, what is your question? I get it. You're saying, I know sometimes it's me, and okay, but what is the question about the new person? Obviously, you have some question about some new person. What is it? Because this arguing that's happening with the new person shouldn't be not this early in the relationship. You're supposed to go through the honeymoon phase, the courting phase. I know. We have different misunderstandings. Well, that's big. You know what those are called, Christina? Red flags. My sarcasm is so extreme, then they're not your speed. My sarcasm is so extreme, and their sarcasm sounds like my sincerity. Okay. Not wanting to be chosen. I get it. That wasn't for you, Christina. I wasn't picking at you. But that was a general message that I got upstairs when I was upstairs earlier. That was just a general message that I got upstairs. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for everyone. You've already lost. My sarcasm is so extreme. When you meet somebody else that's similar to you and has similar interests, and this is opinion, I'm still going to pull your spread, but they will outdo your sarcasm. Your things that you find funny, sarcastically, backbiting, maybe it's too soon funny, they'll outdo it. They'll make you bust a gut. Where when you say things, it's like, oh, too soon, you hurt my feelings. I'm like, you don't need that shit. You need somebody who gets you. But I'll pull it. I still pull it, Christina. What is it that you have? Christina, just give me the brass tacks of your question in this new person. You got a new person. There's some minor misunderstandings, ma'am. What is the question? Will you guys make it or what? Christina wants to know about some new person that she's dealing with. Minor misunderstandings. And she immediately blames herself because of her sarcasm and personality. And then she feels somewhat guilty, right? Okay. Like, oh, it was too soon. I was being too harsh, not being sensitive enough. Okay. Okay, girl. What do you feel about this new guy? So when I'm being sincere, they're taking it as I'm being sarcastic. Well, uh, I think, you could say that they're reading you wrong. I don't think they're reading you wrong. All right. Spirit, you pick up on everything she said about the sincere and sarcastic nature of their relationship. Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You may be, well, shit, I didn't see that coming. You may be, you may be building a monster. Quite the Frankenstein in a laboratory. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Oh, well. Magician. Thanks. You guys got some type of little clapback nature going on. It's about the clapbacks right now. That's what I call clapback. No, I was being sincere. I was being sincere when I said that, but no, you pick up on the tone that it wasn't sincerity, it was sarcasm. But see, when you did it to them and they interpreted it as sarcasm, and no doubt you had some tone of sarcasm, and now I'm being sincere, you may have had a question mark in your sincerity, right? So this person's kind of picked up on it and, kind of building a Frankenstein is what I'm seeing. Because now they're going to come for you. Uh-huh. They're going to look at, I don't need to see these. Honey, this was on a matter of time. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of, in the past, you've got a lot of 10 of swords between you and this other person, whether they're your grudges, their grudges, things that's happened to them that were betrayals, things that happened to you as betrayals, right? And we try to protect those parts of ourselves a lot. But then here you come along and you're having a good time and you're in good nature, okay? Meaning, like, I don't mean nothing by it. I'm not trying to be condescending or patronizing. But you kind of, it's too soon. You're the kind of, yeah, okay. You're the type that would make a joke kind of too soon, right? So somebody said this to me earlier in regard to Ben and Jerry's ice cream, about the flavors that they choose to produce that are very charismatic of social events. And the guy said they never came out with a I can't breathe ice cream, right? They chose every other social event to kind of make a flavor about, but I can't breathe, right? Because why? It's just too soon or it's off topic, right? So you're kind of making this person harder. I think that you are trying to help them heal and you're doing it in good, you're trying to be in good nature, but you kind of put yourself out there, kind of interject yourself, right? Like a turkey baster. I'm just trying to give you some more flavor, right? Let's add some flavor to this. Well, in particular, this gentleman, he's been gathering his resources, skill, and ability kind of to come against you, right? So if he has to walk away with his chin, with his tail between his legs, so to speak, oh, he's coming back. But he's coming back and there's hurt here. I want to hurt this person and I want to go hard. I want to go deep and I want to cut them deep on some type of secret that you may have. This is on divine timing, by the way. This person wants to hit you where it hurts. And then they were going to laugh about it. Well, I didn't mean nothing by it. It was in good nature. No, don't take it the wrong way. Even though when you did it, yeah, you put yourself out there. You kind of showing this person your character, the different skills, abilities you have. Well, it challenged this gentleman. And when he walked away, he thought, chariot, okay, all right, okay. Now, this person may come for your car or your money. That's what their next moat in the future, the way that they fit and attack you. They're trying to hurt you, and they're going to look like, well, how can I kind of get a clap back, a subtle clap back? It's on divine timing, where they kind of gun for you, in my opinion, in your finance area. Where they would make a reference about your beat up car or your beat up lifestyle or however you was raised. That's your mama so fat joke, something like that. But don't take it the wrong way. It's all good fun. But see, you hurt them. It's almost like you exposed some type of secret about them that they didn't care for. So now in due nature, that's why I said you're kind of creating a monster here. In my opinion, okay, the way that you relate to others, when you're in a good vibe with somebody, even if you make a joke, you both should laugh hysterically. Like even if you laughed about suicide or something that was an off-putting topic that most people just would not find funny, but you and this other person bust a gut about. You don't want to have to defend that nature against you and the wrong individual who goes, how dare you? And then you have to say, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to take it that way too soon. I get it. I didn't know that those things meant something of importance to you. You get what I'm trying to say, Christina? Anything else you want to tell Christina? Mm-hmm. Girl is studying the shit out of you on how to come up against you. It feels like one comedian to another. On God, yo. One comedian to another. They're working on their material. I can't make this shit up. They're studying you on what would bother you. See what I'm saying? The Page of Swords, right? That some people will say, well, that's stalking you. No, that's looking in to what you would go up in arms about. What would you get defensive about? Okay? What would you get defensive about? What are you holding back? This Queen of Cups, you. And that's what this Emperor is trying to do. He's trying to rattle your chain about your finances because he knows that's the judgment. So he knows that judgment call against what you do for a living or your state of, right, that would hurt you, honey. See what I'm saying? The outcome is somebody here getting hurt in the future. The outcome is that this is intended to hurt you. But that's also the goal of this gentleman. Because when he comes up against you, there's no need to hold back. And maybe that's your personality that says, hey, don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? I can dish it. I can take it. But judgment, meaning, listen, all things within reason, don't go below the belt. If this was a boxing ring, you got to hit above the waist. In the future, this is just terrible. I mean, this hurts your feelings. Because anybody that would see it, from any normal average person's perspective, let me refrain from the word normal on a tarot channel, but from the average perspective, this would hurt anybody. You understand? Hey, Manny Fresh. I ain't seen you in a minute, Manny Fresh. Now you calling yourself Magic Mike? Lord. Oh, Manny Fresh, I missed you too. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I'm glad you caught me live. I only come on Saturdays and Sundays, though. Anyway, Christina, that's what I'm seeing, hon. And I picked it up very early in the reading. You're building some type of Frankenstein. Okay. This person's going to look for a way to hurt you and play it off like it was all in good fun. I didn't mean anything by it. You took it the wrong way. That's the goal now. Because I think they feel like that you're doing that you're saying things like, if don't dish it if you can't take it. But then they're going to have this sarcastic bait about them that leaves this question mark, but it's intended to hurt you. Anybody that would hurt it. This is where if there was a crowded room full of people and this person said what they said to you, they get boo, boo. It's not a good joke. It didn't land well. Not only that, this person would get booed off the stage for being a terrible comedian. Okay. Hey, love. Can you tell me Marriott's intention and if she is dishonest? I don't know. Love is questioning Marriott's intention and if she's dishonest. Okay. Dealing with some girl named Marriott. That spirit out here right off. No about this. Six of Swords immediately jumped into reverse with this Eight of Cups, man. Let me try again. Go ahead. Let's go. Marriott's intention if she's dishonest. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Don't listen to me, because just because I'm making oohs and ahs and oh girls, that don't mean shit yet until I get it all out on the board. Let me look at it here. Sometimes things can have a way of turning around here. So let me give you a fair shake on, what was her name? Marriott. Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what your deal is with this Marriott person. I'm just going to summarize what I see on the board, hon. The best of my ability. Shit. Well, what was the question? Marriott's intention if she's just not, well, I don't know. Oh, I could, damn, Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the Judgment. All I can tell you is, okay, if she's being dishonest, in the future she will get caught. Quickly. Eight of Swords. Caught quickly, ma'am. Especially with the lies. I was going to play this off to is she younger than you or something? Because this is something stupid. Like, there's a sucker born every minute. It's just too hard. It's going to be too hard to run on you. The issue is, I think, in the future anyway, you see how hard this is, and I see you trying to be professional, right? And trying to stay this person's friend and trying to keep this moving in a positive momentum, knowing that this person's caught. It's like, I know you're lying. It's almost like a parent-child relationship. where you would feel somewhat embarrassed for this person on bringing their lies to light. It's like, I didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday. In fact, I almost see you trying to build this person up. Almost like you don't got to lie to kick it. You don't need to lie to kick it to me. It's like they're lying. Their lying is a much younger energy. Yeah, it's just the further that they dig this hole, they get caught in the future, and they're making it hard on themselves. And I see you trying to build this person up. It looks like if you were trying to, this is how women behave, and I like having fun with you and all, and that's fine. But this person's going to get caught. They are. The lies about what they're doing, they're running around with somebody and how they're just so upset. All that comes to light. It's all lies. Lies about somebody being attracted to them or them. It's this person just stays on my mind all the time. No doubt there's rumination going on. No doubt. But they're lying a lot about attraction. They're lying. They're just lying. However that relates to you. Now, in the recent past, it does look like somebody here stalled on someone. They stalled. Who do I choose? What direction do I go? The fact that this person got stalled out for this long and they kept investing in this situation, moon card, but they're telling me there's a lot unknown about it. So clearly we get to this point in the road and we stayed there and we built a tent. So we get to this point in the road of what direction we take. We just stayed there and popped the tent. We made a whole little community. Maybe they made, I don't know. They made a whole little village. They started in a garden, made a water supply, a halfway tent turned into a whole house. But they're telling me there's a lot that you don't know about that situation. A whole hell of a lot in the recent past. Now, that could be out and out lies because there's so many red flags, honey. The minute in the recent past, when this person starts explaining shit, there's 2 red flags right off the bat. Like, I ain't so sure about that. That makes this person hard to believe. Now, going forward in the current energy, the devil. Major arcana out the spread right now in the current energy. And it's like, well, I'm waiting on red flag number 3. So in the recent past, we got 2 red flags. Follow me? Where we start talking about all this investment, blase, blase. But then this devil with the 3rd red flag. You see the 3rd one? It just popped up there. Just sprung out. So the devil upright is it's natural temptation. It's seductive, but there's red flags around it. So the devil upright is kind of man's best friend. It's the things that we do where we break the rules and we feel it makes us feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like alcohol, all the major sins that we know we shouldn't do, but if done in consideration and mild nature. But the thing of it is, there's just too many red flags. Devil. Now, I do think that this person, there's abuse here as well with all this waiting. Waiting. Amount of abuse with waiting. Maybe this person's just always late. But there's abuse of time here. Major abuse of time. And major abuse of competition here somewhere. Huge. I mean, they've told me in the past somebody pumps their brakes. But they're telling me that even in the past with all this investment, everything is just not what this person's saying. And there's a level of abuse here, and you can wait on it. You can wait on this devil, this toxic nature to show up. And again, with all this competition, I'm just adding in the past. There's 2 wands here and 3 here. That's the 5. Okay. Right now, 5. Okay. Contradicting what this person is saying about this level of abuse and all this waiting is the competition and the arguing about how hard shit is. And then they play dumb. They want you to be dumb as well. They're going to play dumb. See, but I didn't know. But you're holding on. Why? Because the issue is they're playing dumb. They're also holding back a lot from you. They told me in the recent past, not everything this person's telling you is legit. They're holding back quite a lot. There's an angle of competition here, however way be the way. And they're quite confused. They're also trying to confuse you. They're holding back. Now, whatever they hold back from you, they're trying to play into your motherly instinct because you're coming across as some type of natural nurturer, right? This person could also be saying, well, my mother held back for me, or somebody here is holding on to some relationship with a baby mama, and there's some type of father, married guy aspect here, okay? But there's lies upon lies upon lies. I've got the Emperor here and the Empress. There's a heavy connection here. Usually I'd say that's a married couple. There's a level of a lot of dishonesty, a lot of competition, and this person's made it hard on themselves and playing themselves dumb as well, hoping that you don't see it as well. They kind of want you to co-sign, but they're not giving you everything. If this is a female, they're definitely holding back from you. A lot of the details about either a father figure or some married person. Okay. Now, in the future, this is going to get harder. And I played this off to the side because when I look at it, this person just keeps lying, but their level of lies are that of a high school student. It's somebody like you could hear the words coming out of their mouth and know that they're hitting below the belt, and it's something that you just wouldn't agree with it. There's a embarrassing kind of humiliating here. Now, also, whatever this person's saying about if there's a sexual nature to what they're saying, where, oh my God, that's the worst thing that could happen to anybody, and this person's just spilling the beans and they're bringing it all like lies. This person has made shit hard on themselves. They've made it extremely hard on some married woman. A lot of mother energy here. Making it hard. Strength card. Making it really hard. Furthermore, there's another woman here, maybe a married woman, very proud and proud-like. She's also saying this shit has been hard to reconcile and keep the peace, but she's keeping it moving. All I can say is there is someone here in this energy that gets caught. Because whatever the facts that they're trying to me, let me paint the picture for you. Let me summarize. This is somebody competing with somebody else that the other person is not competing with you. You are in some type of fake war competing with thine self, and then you're making up lies along the way while the other party is not competing with you. Now, eventually, this person will get caught by you, but there's a level of humiliation to this whole thing, where I think that you will attempt to make this person stronger and wiser and keep their chin up, try to give them maybe some advice on how to get their own shit together, keep their mind busy, because there is something here with, what do you call that, rumination? Someone here does ruminate. Wait, I see it. Whoever this is, that they're lying about attraction, for one. They're lying about rumination, and they're trying to, you can tell because they're so happy. If this is your deepest, darkest fear, they're more than happy to share it. It is the insight of a child. Maybe you are dealing with a child, no doubt. Maybe this is somebody with attacking a parent figure. Honey, there's a level of toxic and shit that they're just not telling you. And there's big red flags. I believe you've already picked up on the past, and you're picking up on it now, this level of uncomfortable jealousy. And this person's coming across as confused. I don't know if they're confused about a mother-daughter relation or a mother-father relationship. What is appropriate, what is inappropriate. This person's definitely getting caught in the future. Now, if this is some type of third party, although I don't feel third party, I feel some type of level of inappropriateness. I think this person's made it hard on themselves. They're trying to compete with some other woman, and the other woman's not competing with them back. Now, if this has got something to do with you, honey, maybe you have been you're kind, yeah. How is this? It just keeps coming out. This lack of sexual attraction. Especially from a parenting aspect. Hierophant reverse. Somebody here took really bad advice. And second of all, if I'm talking about a child, that's somebody being extremely disrespectful to someone they so call respect. Okay, now maybe they're saying one of the parents ain't shit or something, but they're pulling at straws at this point. There's so much disrespect either to a marriage or higher level of commitment in the recent past, to religion, all the above. Listen, this thing here, this person is pulling at straws. They're looking at every option they can to disrespect a higher level of commitment. And uneducated doing it. I mean, Hierophant reverse. There is a very immature feel to this reading. Are you really dealing with a child or just someone with a childlike mind? And I'm telling you that this Five of Swords, lies, honey, lies. This is somebody that is just willing to say and do anything. And even the friends that came there to back this person up would surrender and walk. Nah, man, we can't follow you into this. That's just a lie, first of all. Second of all, you're hitting below the belt. Nobody says that kind of shit. With this Lovers challenge, this choice between two, somebody here has made it a choice between two people. And, honey, in the future, Ace of Wands reversed, there's somebody here that's just not attracted. They're not attracted to him. They're not attracted to him. And I feel like there's someone here talking like, oh, no, that's my twin flame. That's my lover. Lie. This is just somebody here not being your type. I don't want them back. Furthermore, if there's some type of higher level of commitment, there's a disrespect factor to it. And somebody here is searching all their options on how to take control over it. Look, what are my options to take control? Very disrespectful. This has been this is an ongoing thing right now. This level of disrespect and getting away with these lies. This Lover's situation, if it is a twin, I don't know. But all I can say is it seems like either you love me or you love her. Even if this is a parenting situation, either you love me or you love her. This has been the ongoing struggle. Ongoing struggle. There is a woman here that keeps working this angle, not realizing that this person's just not interested. They're not interested. Furthermore, this queen, listen, I don't care how hard this woman works. You can't build there's no chemistry and there's no attraction. You can't make that happen. This person is a turnoff, this female, and I don't care how hard she works at it. There's something here about a female that keeps trying to show love relentlessly, honey. It's embarrassing. There's just no attraction, no chemistry there. And a female here that's steadily trying to work her damnedest, trying to get somebody to love them. And for whatever reason, there's a sexual connotation to it. It's a turn off. It's a turn off. It is. Whatever we're talking about, it's against religion, and most religions, that's just not going to happen. And this person's trying to look at all their options to take control of a situation, so they're not above lying. They're lying about this lover situation, a choice between two that's been an ongoing battle. In the future, I see this woman being highly disappointed. There's no new start, none. But furthermore, the reason why there's no new start, especially with a gentleman, there's no attraction. And it looks like a woman here that is trying to put in the work, maybe to rebuild chemistry, to rebuild attraction, hey, I'm different now, you know, I love you. It doesn't matter. This woman is going to be highly disappointed. The reason why, in the current energy, there's just too many lies and too many hits below the belt where they made it a competition between them and someone else. There's a very sexual connotation to it as well. Love, okay? I don't know what this girl's deal is. Now, as far as her intentions with you, I don't really know. All I'm telling you is I don't think it's going to take much for you to start seeing. I think you already smelt the red flags in the past, and lo and behold, there's 3 more. It's almost like if you were, it's springtime and you planted a garden and you keep seeing weeds, right? Devil. This person is trying to confuse you. 2 of Swords, Devil. The issue with the devil upright is that the devil comes to confuse. The devil with confusion. So it's kind of hard to tell because this person's going to say and do all the right things and the devil comes to confuse. You know, it just makes shit hard with this friendly aspect on it. You know, the woman seems genuine. She knows what she's saying and she's, you know, standing up for herself and going after it. The issue is this walking away. When someone walked away, then what happened? Because there's this 3 of Swords on it, and that comes to light. And it's something very humiliating about a sexual aspect of something. This person sits alone with a family, but then what happened? Well, that's the part we get hung up on. That's the part here where they're hoping someone sees it one way about the actions they took after that, or about the events that happened that took place after that. But the more High Priestess, you're not born yesterday. You know enough to know about how someone's talking about the past and this dude. Spiritual knowledge is here. There is a guy here that's quite attractive. He's got other women. There's just a betrayal here. Betrayal on either someone that's married or betrayal on a husband-wife dynamic. And there's work here. Trying to work somebody and trying to learn somebody, how they work and all this other shit. This person is just out to make themselves happy. They're quite gluttonous. I do think that this person learned it from their family upbringing, this gluttonous, where it's just all about me lifestyle. And the strength page, some people, honey, here's the thing. I don't think you can help everybody. Love. Sometimes you just can't get through to everybody. This may be one of those types of people where they could be confused about life themselves, and maybe the type of care they need is from a real licensed therapist that can send them to a psychiatrist that could really prescribe them mental drugs. You're going to pick up on it too quick. Cowboy, space cowboy. Every time I read your name, I always think about that that Chris Rock intro. It's kid rocking up and down your block. And it starts cowboy. Yeah. All right. I have a question. Am I destined to do great things in life? I'd like to hear your opinion along with my spirit guides. All right. You know, Space Cowboy, I've had this talk with you before. I've had this talk with you before, but I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Cups with the ice on. I check the price. I make my own money and I spend it how I like. You run out of that money too. Brother, you got a 57 fail so many times in this reading. You know, how's it working out for you? It's not. Baby, this is embarrassing. Looks like you're struggling with employment and work. You ain't doing yourself no favors. Okay, so, look, in the recent past, you're looking at shit one way, hon. They're telling me straight up, okay? It's a matter of perspective, hon. It's a matter of perspective. Now, I hate that I say that. Now, it's a matter of perspective. Perspective is objective, but you're only looking at this one way, especially with women. All right. Now, whether this is your mama or just some female that you love, could be a baby mama, I don't know. But you're only looking at the shit one way when it comes to women and women that you love. And then when that shit ends, you're just looking at the shit one way. And you're kind of saying King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, you're kind of basing it on what somebody has. Like, well, that ended because some man had deep pockets or something, or she was with this guy for a long time, something like that. Because in the recent past, the way you're looking at some situation with a woman that you loved and why it ended, it's like you refuse to look at it any other way. Because it's just been ongoing. You refuse to look at this any other way. It's a very biased opinion about why things ended or why things changed. Now, in the current energy, when I look at your motives, what's going on with you? I frequently get this for you, okay? 77 with the 5. Sweetheart, you're focusing on the wrong things, first and foremost. You come across to somebody with something to hide. You come across as sketchy. You come across to somebody that's, don't trust him because he might steal your chain. Yeah, like you're coming across as somebody that can't be trusted. 7 of Swords, like you're up to no good. And then you're just looking at all these options. It's almost like looking at a pickpocket that is poor, that doesn't have a job. Well, this person's sketchy. They're just trying, they're out here choosing their options because it's like dealing with a fucking hobo. What do they call that? Hobosexual, right? Now, in the future, 8 of Wands, however this goes, no doubt it's going to continue forward, but there's a lot more heartbreak because naive, the Fool reverse. Sweetheart, I see a lot more heartbreak and a lot more third parties. And I don't know if you just keep going for third parties, but at the rate you're going, at the rate that you're going with your behavior, you're setting yourself up for a lot more heartbreak. If you think this is just a very naive lifestyle, Fool reverse. This is not thinking shit all the way through, moving off of a broken heart. Furthermore, my heart got broke, so I'm naive. Fuck it, I'm moving forward. I'm not even going to consider anything bad that can happen. Well, here's the issue. In the future, you keep moving with this type of energy, sketchy energy, just out here looking for options. Maybe it's because you're unemployed or you're struggling with money. Whatever the situation is, you keep moving like this, man, for one, it's going to take a toll on your heart. I don't know if that's heart attack, but there's always, for some reason, there's this energy around you that's always you, me, and Dupree. That's a very naive. And it's like you just keep getting the raw end of the deal. You keep pursuing the lifestyle that you're up to. You're going to hurt. You're just breaking your own heart. It's a very fly by the seat of my pants without researching anything, without investing anything. I'm just going to keep taking these risks. But the risks you're taking aren't calculated whatsoever. You're just fucking doing it. Maybe it's based off of your lack of choices. Meaning, well, I don't have a good job. I'm out of money right now. So, you know what I mean? I got to get it how I live. The issue is at this rate, you keep going, you're only breaking your own heart and you look really naive. I mean, it's coming across as mistakes as somebody should have learned from a long time ago. No doubt you're a grown man. No doubt you're a grown man. King of Pentacles challenge. It looks like you were stable at one time with a mother figure. Maybe it was your own mom or some woman. But everything changes because the length of time that it's like somebody who outwears they welcome. You know, I see a King of Pentacles challenge. Well, what happened to the Pentacles? Because how long do you expect you know what I'm saying? It's outwearing a welcome. Now, in the current energy, it looked like you trying to get away with something, lie, steal, and cheat, and you're looking at your options. That looks like couch hopping to me. I ain't got a job. I ain't got shit to do. Well, you keep going at this rate. I hate to hurt your heart, and I hate to hurt your feelings, but you're very naive, the full reverse. You got Scorpio, Hangman, I forget who that is, maybe Virgo. And Aries, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, and you're breaking your own heart moving like this. You're not taking calculated risk, and that's what keeps leading to all these heartbreaks that you keep doing. It's like somebody who just won't learn. And Leo is out here. Again, King of Pentacles, same cards, except the women are changing. Oh, shit. So who's this female here that's a stone cold bitch? But this is somebody that could be a Sag, but this is somebody that even though you don't agree with their opinion, and you may say, well, she's a fucking bitch, and she's just being vindictive. This person, Temperance, there's something here where I'm doing this for your own good. And they finally set a boundary. And they're backing it up. And it's like, you know what? If you think I'm being rude, you think I'm being vindictive, fine. But there's somebody here that wants the best for you. This person in the recent past, they looked at their options for you to be successful. This is somebody in the recent past that's saying, look, I'm looking at all my options on how to make this King of Pentacles successful. I really am. And waiting around on this person to get it. This is somebody that said, I see endless opportunities for wealth, success, and happiness for this King of Pentacles. That is the king of stability and money. But then they wait around here. So their view of you was that you that dude. There's nothing that you set your mind to you can't achieve. But right now, it looks like tough love is what I'm seeing. Because there's a Queen of Swords reverse here that's being cold. Very cold, detached, bitter. And it looks like tough love because she's just done with it. And she knows damn well. It's almost like a mother-son relationship. Like Queen of Swords reverse. I have to be mean to you right now. It's the only way to heal you. It's the only way to put a boundary up for you. Because they see you going in jail. You keep getting away with this type of shit. There's an enabler here that finally puts up some type of boundary because they see your future in jail. Now, furthermore, if this is some other woman and not a mother figure, this woman, it's tough love. They want the best for you, but this bullshit ain't gonna fly here. You've been caught before you even try to run game on this individual. Now, in the future, I mean, listen, there's a lot of good times here, right? Like, yes, son, Leo, we have the best time together, but that's where it ends. And that's where I excuse myself. Because, see, somebody here does have real investments. I got to go back to work. I got to go back to building shit. See, we can kick it and we can have fun. Furthermore, if this is a female that's being very stone cold, and she hopes she hopes you heal. She wishes you the best. Yes, she thinks about you. This is rumination as well. Especially if she had to put a boundary up with you. It's hard to do that. It's hard to call somebody out on their shit. It's not that this person doesn't care. It's not that they don't think about you every day. It's that in order to be happy, somebody got to let you roll. It's like I got to let this person walk. If I ever want to see an investment with this shit, furthermore, you had a lot of sevens in your reading, and you got it now. 777. Honey, have you considered playing the lottery? You had 77 in the last reading, and I almost made a comment about it, but I didn't. And Again, a lot of Leo August energy. At any rate, 777. Today's your lucky day. I would definitely at least take a chance on the lottery, in my opinion. Yeah, in order for this woman, you may think she's being a total bitch, but in order for you to be happy, she's got to kind of leave you and let you, this is like when you let a bird fly out the nest. Look how big that damn bird is. You should have been flew out the nest. You a full grown, this woman looking like, I can't keep building this tree up to support you. You should, look, you bigger than the tree. You bigger than the tree that you living in. You should have been floating in this. The fuck? You bigger than the car that you in. Bigger than the house that you're in. I forgot your question. I have a question. Am I destined to do great things? I do. But for whatever reason, there's a woman here that's just trying to tough love. There's tough love. Great things, tough love. Okay? That's what I see. Great things, but tough love necessary. There's a big tough love here in somebody that just keeps hitting their head. And whatever lifestyle that you're on right now, you're going to keep getting your heart broke. You keep moving like this. It's all this fire energy. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, High Priestess. Go ahead. Again, Chariot. Got Cancer out here. You're only making this hard on yourself. Huh? You are. In the recent past, look, there is a couple that talk a hell of a lot more than what you're aware of. These could be people that are related. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, they could be related. Heavy fire sign energy here. Or this could be a married couple, but a lot was said behind closed doors. And in order to make you successful, Chariot, this is extreme, where they gotta just I gotta blow up your current energy like to smithereens. So however comfortable, like say Chariot down a pit, like, what do you mean? I love it here, guys. This is great, Chariot. This is the pinnacle of success. Tower. We're about to destroy that shit because they got to make it harder for you, or you give me the energy of somebody that just hasn't flown the coop, where I've got to just blow this person up, man. Yeah, there is all I can say is there's either a couple or a couple of siblings here that had a lot of private conversations about shit that they know to be absolutely true. They're guilty of it as well. Absolutely guilty. They know damn well what needs to be done. They've got to blow up all your current success. Well, this person's doing great right now, man. This person just, but again, look how big that fucking bird is. And the bird is resting on a woman. And then here, look at it again. It's like I keep feeding this bird who should have known how to walk and fly by now. Look at this. Let me trap the birds' food for them. Don't worry, you'll be successful as long as I hold your neck and lift you up, and then I trap and hunt and kill the food for you. Listen, a lot of Leo energy here, Tower. This shit's got to stop. Somebody here is trying to get you to fly off their arm. You see that? Go on, little birdie, go. Just go. Yeah. And this is just looked at like, man, this is terrible. And in the future, I see it getting hard. 10 of Wands. A lot of stress. This is too hard for me, son. All I can say is if that's a good, honest day's work, this is going to be a hard job. But at least you get some feeling of satisfaction out of it at the end of the day. It's the only way to show you. Again. There is a couple, either a couple or family, and they're having a private conversation between themselves, and they absolutely know someone's guilty. King of Pentacles. The issue is, how long do they keep it to themselves, trying to help this one gentleman succeed? So they go out and they hunt the prey. I mean, if you were a mama bird, okay. But the issue is, damn, I'm still hunting birds, or still hunting worms and bugs and shit, feeding this. Now I've got to feed this baby bird. I got to feed them full grown rodents. This person should have been on their own. This is just a shock to someone. It's a shock. Oh my God. Tell me I'm not losing my whole... This is luxury. I'm living in the lap of luxury right now. Yeah. And whenever this shit hit, it's going to come out of nowhere. The issue is, it's like, yeah, you've been living on my success, and it just hits you like a ton of bricks where you didn't see it coming. What do you mean? You're just giving up on me? Yeah. And they can't wait either. I can't wait. I give up. I'm not waiting on your success. And you're not going to know where this is coming from. The issue is that you were always on a clock. From day one, you were on a clock. And yeah, it's like, yeah, you were living in a land of luxury right now while somebody else hunts and gathers your food. And it's like, yeah, you're real comfortable. Boom. Nothing ever is the same. Somebody here just gives up on you. They're done. They're done. And I see shit getting harder for you in the future. You know, where you're going to have some real hard days ahead of you. And I see you keeping a positive mind. You've got a positive spirit about it. Death reverse, like, well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But it just seems, I got a birdie here that just won't fly the nest. You're too damn old. Big old. Big old. Big old. Where for you to just be starting out and already having back pain. Space Cowboy. Go ahead. What else? Queen of Swords. She ain't taking it back, baby. She's not. She's working together with other soulmates. This Queen of Swords, and this, you gonna get hurt. There's just no way to say it. This person, Queen of Swords, she speaks truth. What she said goes. Two of Cups challenge. This is somebody doing it out of love and for the right reasons, but you may not agree, okay, in the current energy. But in the future, I see you being tired, being exhausted. Ace of Coins, after earning some type of honest pay. But it's almost like somebody here's got to hurt you to dig these new opportunities for success out of you. Otherwise, you're just feeding a stray cat. Magician. You got a lot of skills and talent and ability. The issue is your focus. Your focus is everywhere, honey. You are just a different cat, okay? Magician, you've got a lot of tricks up your sleeve. No doubt you're so skilled and got a lot of different ways of thinking that other people just don't have. The issue is your focus. Do you have ADHD? Because your focus is everywhere where it needs to be. And you can't manage your time. And it's like having a talk with you and someone says, squirrel, and you're just out there. And the way you look at shit is so much different than everybody else. They're telling me that. Hangman reverse. You're not really caught. You're somebody that's not really caught up on shit. Other than you can't manage your time or your money or your resources. But you have all these untapped skills and ability, a wealth of it. But getting you to manage your time, your money, or your energy, that seems to be the biggest challenge right now. Your perspective is definitely needed in the future because the way you look at shit changes. Like you're somebody that, say somebody's building a brick wall. However you look at shit, you look at things outside of the box that is able to, like you could save people time, money, energy, effort, and resources. You that dude. Because of the insight that you offer. You understand? Sorry, I ran off on a tangent there. Okay. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. If I did, I apologize. Wasn't trying to come for you. Nikki Taga, I didn't see your question posted. Kanye West. Okay. People like celebrities so much, they just make up. Okay. Okay. We're not going to touch that until needed, Spirit. Okay. All right. Earth Angel Child. Is the guy at church interested in her? I'm going to assume you the female. Yeah, just awkward. This person is just awkward as hell, honey. Yeah. How young are y'all? A lot of young people card, baby. Earth Angel Chow. Chie. Earth Angel Chai. Chai said Chow. Chai? I don't know. Listen, you come across as young, first and foremost. But in the recent past, this person had some type of golden opportunity and something that they never thought. Somehow they dropped the ball. Somehow they either dropped the ball or they went in to confront you and I didn't consider something else. I don't know. Maybe the lights came on, the music started playing, the usher started passing passing the collection plate or something, but they didn't do their homework. But in the current energy, yeah, I see this person trying to take a risk to make you a love offer. They've been trying to do it. They tried to do it before, but something interrupted them. In the future, there's something here that's going to prevent forward movement, or not prevent, but just be a challenge. There's a challenge to the forward movement even in the future. So, because right now in the current energy, I see this person trying to take a risk to give you a love offer. They've been trying to do it, but in the future, when it comes to forward movement, you got somebody else in the energy that is going to make this very difficult, okay? It looks like there's somebody that's been making it difficult. Yeah. Oh. Oh, shit now. Hell. Listen, we've got strife here between two women. She's a slut. She's a bitch. Nasty. I don't know if this is somebody's mama giving their opinion or this person's just been hurt by some dirty skank. Girl don't work. That girl don't work. She don't work. Somebody's deeply hurt by some slutty skank that didn't really love them at all. This was an emotional manipulator. Big red flag on this person is they didn't have a job. Okay. Okay. Diamond, Michelle, I don't understand a word you said, hon. Okay. I think you're trying to speak English maybe, and you just, for whatever reason, it didn't translate properly, where I can't even piece it together, hon. College may, rag me, name, kite. See what I'm saying? It didn't translate properly, okay? Magic might want to know about Carrie. Will this person ever leave him alone for good and apologize for the things she's done in the past? Oh, honey, you got two healing cards in the future, like Thelma would say. In the future, you got so much healing. Four of Swords with the Temperance. Ah. There's a country song that's out right now, and it says, stop telling lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. Okay? Stop telling lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. Something like it says that. Well, this is a shitty reading. I hate to even tell you, honestly. I really struggle to even give it to you. I really do. Manny Fresh. I struggle to give you this reading. Because I know whatever I'm about to say, you're about to take this shit and run with it. And I just feel like I shouldn't even tell you. Because I'm not fond of it. I've got my own personal opinion. But personal opinion aside. It's your life, and you're going to have to live it, okay? Personal opinion aside, it's your life. You got to live it. I can't live it for you. Now, in the recent past, this tower, no doubt it affected you pretty traumatic. I mean, that's the end. The tower is when it all falls down. It just crumbles. When it all falls down. Yeah, it fell. Everything that you had invested, and it's just gone. It's just gone. This person just walked away like it wasn't no problem. They just walked away like he wasn't shit and moved on. And they meant what they said too, especially if they reconciled with somebody else. They meant what they said. They stood on business. Current energy, I see you losing sleep about this, ruminating over this, and it's just hard. And you're just you're looking for signs, looking for like Blue's Clues out here on what direction to go. And I see that it's made you harder into kind of an asshole. I see you focusing just on your money and trying to stay focused just on your money, your career, and trying to keep your time managed well. Where I've got to be a dickhead, I got to be kind of selfish right now, focus on my career and my time. But at night, you know this is difficult. But I mean, the reason you went this route is you were forced to be selfish and think about just the best interest of you. Now, in the future, this person hurt you a lot. Bad, real bad. They hurt you. Here's the deal. The minute that you start healing, where you're showing progressive steps of healing. Yes, I'm hurt, but I'm starting to heal. And man, it helps when all that focus you gave to your career and budgeting your time well, and you're starting to see the efforts, the fruits of your labor, the Ace of Pentacles, you're starting to see results from this healing. You're just now starting to see results. Well, guess what? Answered prayer, because now this person wants some of what you've got because it comes with money. That's an answered prayer. Oh my God, did you hear that Manny Fresh just got this and that, and it's financial news. Guess what? Here comes this person with their love offer from the past. You do with that what you will, but I'm going to tell you something. You better consider how bad that this person hurt you. Four swords. You was laid out where people had to look and make sure you weren't dead. Now, you're halfway through this healing journey, halfway through, and you get some type of big opportunity for financial gain. And guess who shows up? Answered prayer, because now you can finally give them the lifestyle that they so desperately wanted financially. And this past person, guess what? They love you all over again. Do what you want. You do what you want. Just let me know. I don't see no fucking apology. I see this person trying to capitalize off of the fruits of your labor. I don't see any apology. Zero. Nothing to do with an apology. See someone trying to capitalize off of the progress that you've made during your healing phase, but the challenge is that you're not healed all the way. In the future, a temperance challenge, you're not healed all the way. You were severely hurt. You're not all the way done healing, but whatever you've been focusing on is growing, and that's your money. Big opportunity for wealth coming in the future, and guess who comes back and wants a chunk of the pie? That's not because they're sorry. It's not because they're sorry. No apologies. Thank y'all for the likes. But again, please do not like or subscribe to this channel thinking I'm going to get to you any faster, nor can I guarantee that you're going to like your answer. I don't want those types of subscribers here. Well, I'm like number 27. I'm subscriber number 58. I don't care about that. I care about the people that are invested here over most of my subscribers have been with me a long time. And I thank you for the loyal ones that I have. But please don't come here hoping that that's going to better the odds of you getting your question right. I go in order. I go in order. Even if you donate. Well, I donated. Doesn't matter. There's no stipulation on my channel that says if you donate, I'm going to skip all these people that have been waiting. It's just a donation. Thelma Hunter's here. I see you, Thelma. She's deleting, folks. Hey, Thelma, thank you for being here. I don't want to be with this man at all. He chose her over me. And now he want to come back to me, and I refuse. Tanya, Ashley. But I didn't see the question there. I just saw the scenario. You're just giving me a description. You didn't give me a question. Okay. Talir, honey, I cannot pronounce her name, and I don't mean to be rude. Tulirsahitya. Your last name is Sambhar. Sambhar. You want to know if you're going to pass some exam. Bashir, I'm going to assume you are a female, but I don't want to say for certain if you're going to pass I'm sorry, I don't want to say for certain that you're a female because I don't know with that kind of name. Will this person pass their exam? The heck am I seeing? Okay. Even if you do pass it, people gonna... Who is these people? It looks like family around you. The family is a bunch of... The family in this situation has been very cruel. And they've played a mental problem on you. Somebody here has a very karmic family. And most people should be very excited for this opportunity for you. And these are a bunch of naysayers that are basically the type of family that says, well, we didn't raise any rocket scientists in this family. You should just give up on that now. And you should focus on a career that is more your speed. Like you need to go pump gas at the gas station. That'll never happen for you. That's somebody that's just trying to. This is exciting. And there are a bunch of naysayers here, a bunch of karmic family that do not believe that you can make it out of the ghetto, you can make it out. A bunch of naysayers. A bunch of naysayers. Very cruel in the shit that they said. And then they spread a bunch of, instead of being happy for this opportunity, they spread a bunch of negativity, hoping that you'd walk away from the opportunity. Perhaps they said, hey, that degree doesn't pay or what. It's really challenged your confidence on this cycle. It's really challenged you. They've gotten in your head. These people have successfully gotten in your head. And that's the biggest trouble here. I do see you standing up for yourself, and I do see you taking this schooling very successful, and I do see you passing. There is a lesson here that you will learn and learn. The issue is that whatever you're studying is building your confidence. It looks like you enjoy learning, you enjoy it. But the issue is this background noise that's in the back that has definitely affected how you move in the next cycle of your life. Regarding the next cycle of your life, albeit you can't completely close these people out of your energy, honey, you get so confident where you're able to, how do you like me now? Now that I'm, ooh, there's a country song called How Do You Like Me Now? Now that I'm on my way. You still think I'm crazy. Nine of Swords reverse. Standing here today. They ain't gonna think you crazy in the future. Oh, they all gonna be kissing your ass. Back then they didn't know me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Yeah, fuck them. You've got a bandwagon of haters that start, the unemployment line of haters start in the family, and it looks like they graduate into the friendships and colleagues. Yeah. They're trying to steal, misery loves company. The issue is, even if you do well in this exam, they're going to say that you cheated. You cheated your way through it. There's no way. You cheated it. You didn't really get there. You fucked a lot of people over. You cheated. That's how you got this opportunity. These past people. When we talk about money and this answered prayer and these brand new opportunities, why is it that you hurt people so much? Well, honey, here's your sign. Chariot, you're going up far. There's a lot of success for you. But the success that I see is due you. It's due you. Justice, it's fair. You work for it. When you get alone at night, you're going to wrestle toxic thoughts now that you're from these people. How they did you. Well, if not, your spirit team is. You got some pissed off ancestors here. Dark ancestors. And now they finally got grounds to stand on, because they've always been standing with you. And this spirit team finally got some strength to come against them. They got it on dictionary. Now they finally got a way to come towards these people. It's been a long time, been a long, lonely. I don't know about all that. I'm going to stop right there. I hope that helps you, though. Amanda DeFara, I don't do generals on live, and I can only take questions. And if you noticed, I haven't even gotten to that many people. Even when people give me a question, I tend to run off on tangents because I'm nosy. Hey, Ivo, how you doing, hon? 777 indeed. Man, I told that boy go play the lottery. Okay. Rumi, should I go or not with my hubby, Q person, Qatar, for work? Rumi wants to know. Looks like y'all blew through the savings and now y'all hurt. Yes, go. Absolutely. Answered prayer. You absolutely, yes, girl, take that risk. Absolutely. In the recent past, you ain't got no savings. You've blown through it, and now you're sitting here looking, broke, busted, and disgusted. You need help, hon. You're down and out for the cause or for the count. What are you gonna do? Just sit there? Listen, you've got to, Chariot. This is successful. It's going to heal everything. This is a risk that you need to take. This has been something in the works for a long time. Answered prayer. You absolutely better get on up. Get on up, yeah, because you've exhausted this bank account. There's nothing else to draw from. Remy, yes. Yes, go with Qatar to work. Absolutely go, honey. That's an answered prayer. Get you out of this funk. Get you out of this funk. Looks like a little bit of depression and shit. Ran through the money. I get it. Definitely going to help you. Absolutely. Amanda DeFara wants a general. I can't give you a general. But she's saying, I'm going through so much right now with my baby's father, my daughter's father. Is there anything you can tell her about the baby daddy? Anything you can tell her about baby daddy? He's a hater. A gigolo, lots of dough. He's a hater. It's not fair. Why is this person talking? I don't know which one of y'all is doing that. If it's you or if it's him. Challenge. See, listen. Okay. In a recent past, you two had this family thing that was very successful. And even in the public image, thought that y'all was the perfect little family. But right now, in the current energy, we've got a hater here for quite some time. But they're a secret hater. Even though they call, it's like, well, you could be a secret hater, but it's gone on for so long that your suspicions are correct. This person's guilty as hell, whatever they're doing to you. Baby mama, yeah. Something here you're working on. You're working on making your own self emotionally fulfilled, and it's working for you. But this person is saying it ain't right. It's not right that you getting money. It's not right that shit. Listen, it looks like, first and foremost, this person is ruminating in their thoughts about you because of everything's working out for you and you seem so happy. And they're saying that's not right. That's not right at all. That's not right that this person's getting gifts. It's not right that they keep getting all these new financial opportunities. That's not right. And it's considered a betrayal to them. It's a betrayal to me. It's betrayal. That's what I see. This person's a hater because of the things that you have acquired since the two of you are going through whatever it is that you're going through. Okay? I don't know if this person's locked up or what, but they think that your emotional happiness and your success is a betrayal to them. And this person is very skilled at pumping the kids for information because there's a conversation here, small conversation where somebody's very crafty and using all their resources, skill, and ability to get communication. Back and forth communication. I don't care what this person says. They still sexually attracted to you. Yeah, this person still thinks they have an investment through you because of the kids. So they're entitled there. But whoever is saying all this information, they're trying to use the back and forth communication as their resource, as their way to get information. Because whatever they learned, well, that's an answered prayer, but they're also learning that you're getting all these answered prayers. Well, it's made you more sexually desirable, okay? This past person, I don't give a fuck what they say, pardon my language. They are more sexually desirable. You've become more sexually desirable to the past person because of all these answered prayers that you're getting, everything that you're up to, all your natural skill, ability, and talent. And no doubt, maybe a kid is passing the information along, but if it's not a kid, maybe it's like a relative or something that still has to deal. Somebody that's very invested with the kid and with this other person that is passing good stuff, you know. Oh, yeah, I talked to Amanda and Amanda's doing really good. Oh, yeah. Well, it's made this person want to pursue you. Past person pursue you. Okay. Thank you, John Morris. I know Jesus loves me. Have you noticed this talent, skill, and ability that I have? I'm very aware of it. Thank you for your comment. Hey, thank you all for subscribing, though. Those that are have a genuine interest and truly want to be here, awesome. But I can't deal with the people subscribing and liking in hopes that they're getting a reading. Please don't. Just don't. This isn't the channel for you. I gotta give people bad news every day, including myself. Okay, I pull for myself. I know exactly what they tell me when I ask them certain questions. Believe me, it's not always good. Most of the time it's bad. Most of the time they laugh at me too. They tell me I have to get over shit. You've got to get over this. Trying to tell you. Got to get over this. Anyway, I think I'm done. I didn't even eat yet. Today is 12 o'clock. Yep, I'm done for the day. But I'm going to be back tomorrow. And I'll be back earlier tomorrow. Today, I had to catch up on sleep because I only got a little bit of sleep through the week. I was getting 3 hours here and 4 hours there. So I slept really late today. I got a late start and I haven't ate yet. I got up at like 5. It's way too late. And it's now 12. I need to get something to eat. But I'm done for right now, okay? But those of you that have always been here and show up consistently, Thelma, thank you so much for always being here. Thank you to all my loyal subscribers. Thank you to the new ones. I will be back on live tomorrow. I do live generals. That's all I ever do. But I can't promise you that I'm here every day. I only come on Saturdays and Sundays. And sometimes I ramble too much. And I'm not trying to piss anybody off with that either, okay? But y'all take care and stay safe. And thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow.